Hey guys, it's Allison. So today's video is gonna be reading popular summer books, and they are all like new releases in a way. So I'm going to be reading them in this video because I have not read any summer books, to be honest, and I have not read as many books as I wanted to. So hopefully this video will keep me accountable. So let's get straight into it. I hope you guys enjoy the video. Give it a thumbs up if you like it. Comment down below any videos you want me to next. Subscribe down below if you're new to my channel. Turn on post notifications to get an update every time I post a video. And let's get started. So we got a few options right now. We got Promise Me Sunshine by Caribou Stone. We got One Gold December by Carly Fortune. It's a Love Story by Annabelle Monaghan. And Summer in the City by Alex Astor. So yesterday I read up to page 50, chapter 8. So we're gonna see how much I can read today. But so far I like it. I like the banter between Charlie and Alice right now. Charlie's just being like so funny to her. Like Alice is just like, who is this guy? So basically Alice, the main character, she's a photographer and she just got out of like a 4-year relationship. And she needs just like a little slow down, like a break from life. Her grandmother ends up like, something happens to her grandmother. So her and her grandmother go down to this lake house that she used to go to when she was a child, or like she went to when she was like 17 years old. And then she took this photo where like her love for photography like started. And the guy that owns the house is her grandmother's like friend. And then that friend asks some guy to like accommodate this house for them. So now that's Charlie, which now Charlie and Alice are like going back and forth, but they haven't met each other yet. Right now Alice is in the house with her grandmother, and yeah. My hair's a mess, but don't mind that. But yesterday I read 35 pages and now I'm on page 132. And I wanted to mention that like page 15 got me dying of laughter. And then I just like how the book is based upon like 30-year-olds, because I feel like every book that I have read, they're like their 20s. And I feel like it's true to like nowadays when like people go through stuff and then like they're dating in their 30s or whatever, and like it's just so interesting to see dynamic so far of Alice and Charlie. And now like they're like hanging out more or whatever. And chapter 24 got me like, how was it? How was it? How was it? Dang. Like it got me in all different emotions. It was like, dang, they're about to get into a fight. Oh wow, things are getting spicy up in here. Oh, dang, why is Charlie doing this? So chapter 25, let's see what happens. And the rest of the book, obviously. We're at page 167. There's 370 pages. I'm almost at the halfway point. So yeah, I really enjoy this book right now. So usually, you know what I say in every video, mysteries are my thing, romance are too, but like romance are really hard to get in. So this romance is it. I wish I was on a beach somewhere. Me screaming, I was like, So it says, I like the person you are. I wouldn't change a thing. No edits, not a single one. There was 2 pages, page 180 and 181. Real talk, really cute. Chapter 27. I just passed the halfway mark. Let's see how long this takes me. I think I read, let me see how many pages yesterday. I read 80 something pages yesterday. We're really hitting a point in the book. I am all done with the book. I'm gonna give you my thoughts later because I have to just collect my thoughts, but this was such a cute book. So like I said, I finished One Golden Summer and this book was super duper cute. I was literally transported to like their lake and I felt like I was there with them. I wish I was sitting by the lake right now with that book. Like I would literally read that again if I was by the lake. This book follows Charlie Florrick and Alice, and this is a standalone book, but it's also a sequel to Every Summer After. Every Summer After follows Sam Florrick, Charlie's brother, and Persephone, his wife, well, at the time, his girlfriend. And yeah, that follows that. But then this one is about Charlie and Alice and their relationship. And I really like their dynamic since the beginning. I've said it since the beginning of like this video that I love their dynamic and how sarcastic they were to each other. And then slowly they were obviously starting to catch feelings for each other. And he was holding back and like everybody was wondering why he was holding back. And then like obviously at the end we find out why he was holding back on the relationship. But I just really enjoyed the whole entire book. I loved her relationship with her grandmother. I loved her relationship with her siblings. The whole book just was super duper nice. I rated it 5 stars because I did rate Every Summer After 5 stars. Every Summer After was actually one of the first books that I did read when I started my reading journey, and I did give that book a 5 stars. So obviously I had to get this one a 5 stars because obviously I don't really remember much about Every Summer After, but you know. So update guys, I started to read It's a Love Story, but then I wasn't really into it, so I started to read Promise Me Sunshine, and then I realized I was reading it. So I'm like 50-60 pages in, but honestly I wanted to read a thriller, so we're switching it up. I always have to switch it up from romance to thriller because I can't just stay on romance. So I'm reading a thriller right now. I'm reading a book called Summer Rental by Rectic Ross. I'm on chapter 3 and it's going good so far, so let's see how it goes. But yeah, it's about these. So it's about this, like, these teenagers that raid their graduation party at like a summer rental house, and crazy stuff happens, but we're not up to that part yet. So I've been reading this book a bit slow, but it is good, and it only has 270 pages, so I should have been done with it in a day, but I didn't finish in a day, so we're still reading it. Nothing really intense had happened. Something has happened, but like it was something like so small, and like only one of the girls saw him. Now they're stuck in the house now, like all these 18-year-olds waiting out a hurricane. They don't think a hurricane is actually going to happen in Florida. That's where the setting takes place, but now it's getting real, so now they're like, dang, we should have left a long time ago. So let's see what happens. Oh, and also a girl that does live on the island, she did mention like a spooky story that happened in the house or whatever, but they don't know if it's like true or not, but it happened like years and years ago. So yeah, sus things are happening in the book. So I have several different perpetrators that I think it is. The officer Grant seems sus. They're making Jonathan seem sus, but I don't think it's Jonathan. But Sebastian right now is looking a little bit sus with Grant, so I don't know what's happening. But at some point, Cam seems sus too, so I don't know what the heck is going on right now. So I finished the book last night. This book was definitely a page turner, guys. It was short. It was like 270 pages, and it was like perfect. Like, so many things happened in that short amount of time. It was just crazy. And I feel like I could have read that in a day, but I didn't. Like, it's a really easy book to just read real quick. So many things happened at the end. I did not expect that. Like, I feel like if you really read into it, like, you probably would figure it out, but I didn't read too much into it. Sorry, I just like 2 nails left on my hand. But like, it's so crazy to think of what happened at the end. Like, it was just so intense at the end. And yeah, I didn't even know what to think about it. I was just like this is really happening. Like, you think it's a sweet little book, and then at the end it gets intense. But I rated it a 5 stars. I was gonna rate it like a 4.5, but to be honest, for a short book like that, and to like have all that information and like have that like ending, I give it a 5.